What's going on, everybody? So we're gonna talk about how we turned $180 into $440 in one day using the stock called FUTU, right? So this is a Chinese stock, and the reason why I picked this is because the Chinese sector has been booming. All right, you got Alibaba going crazy and a few other stocks, and I did my research, right? I found out about a few days ago, but I noticed that it was still moving strong yesterday. And in the evening, I used my website called finviz.com. Well, it's not my website, but I use it to find stocks with momentum. And that's how I was able to find FUTU, which is on my Chinese stock watch list. And I happened to take a look. Notice that I had this level drawn from a higher time frame, right? Notice this is the 5-minute chart, and you're seeing a bounce from yesterday two times, and then it tried to bounce here and then consolidated, then it got a bounce. So this is a strong level already coming into Monday, right? So we got the pre-market push up above the range that we was holding in the afternoon, right? So that's bullish. Candle close above everything. So once we pulled back, that let me know we're expecting to move up because we closed above all this range. And look at what we have here. We have two things happening in this picture. We have one, a higher low than this low. Why is it a higher low? Even though we jabbed through the level, because the candle close is all the way up here. All right. Second, we have this candle close also respecting the same support level that we was respecting in the previous day, right? So these are the signs coming into Monday on why this stock could continue to have momentum. The real reason, right? There's many different reasons why I felt like this could have momentum today is, I would say, muscle memory from the last time China stocks went crazy. And this was like at least 3 years ago. And I remember the stocks just kept on gapping up, right? And just looking at the bigger picture, right? We could zoom out to like the 1 day chart. You could see we had highs at about 204 back in 2021, came all the way down to $20, right? And since then we've been consolidating in a nice range for years, pretty much almost 3 years, and finally we're now breaking out. So this has a lot of fuel, and that was what told me this could keep pushing. And then on top of shorters understanding that this stock is up big, right? So let's try to short this because we think it's up too high. It can't go higher than it already went. And that's where the reverse psychology comes in, which coincides with how the market maker makes their money, right? By taking our money, by taking the opposite direction of what we believe, all right? So there's many perspectives to analyze the price direction and what went into today, but clear things like we're above an EMA on the daily, on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, and you can see we're getting some nice bounces in that area. And on the 15-minute, we actually got a nice bounce all day, right? So we're gonna get into the actual trade, and you can see we're above the 50 EMA, which is the longer term moving average. The 9 EMA is the short term moving average, and the price at market open is above, right? It got above the moving average, so that's another reason why we're bullish. You want to see the moving averages telling you the direction is in your trade, and that's going to help give you an edge, right? So we ended up entering the trade once we seen it broke the pre-market high. And we could look at the 5-minute to get some more details. So not only did we approach that pre-market high or break it the first time, we pulled back, and then I got in once we made that second push, and took some off, 18% on that first push, let some rock, and then took some off at the next push here at, that was about 60 something percent, and then just had a runner doing his thing. Late day, about 3:37 is when I closed out for 144%. So we bought the call for $180, right? It cost us 180 bucks per contract, right? So one contract costs $1.80. And by the time 3:37 came, this contract was worth $4.40. So you would have made 260 bucks per contract. All right. And that's just how things went today, right? We actually called out one trade on SPY as well, right? It was a put, and it was like a super small trade because we got right out. As soon as I seen that the level wasn't holding, it wasn't pushing past the level as I expected. So what I was looking at was some price action on the 5-minute, and I could see we was in a downtrend. The main reason was actually from the bigger time frame, noticing that on the 4-hour here, we made a big strong candle, came under the 50 EMA, and also on the 15-minute, if we analyze that move, this is the previous day low, and we closed under it, giving us validation to move further down. And this pullback came right at the 90 EMA, which is expected for a trend. And on that next push, that's what I was looking to take advantage of. So we entered about here. Once this candle closed and it gave us some directional edge, we took some puts. And right about this area, I noticed that we had a low. We was approaching a low, and then I found a demand zone on the 5-minute chart. Can't see it here on the 15. So once I seen on the 5-minute that we're not flushing down how I would expect the price to, I decided to exit the trade for about 6%, right? And I told the chat what the reasons were, and yeah, things was good. So that was 2 trades on a day. Obviously you could have grabbed some calls and rode it back up, but yeah, that was how today went. We have the link in the bio for the Discord if you guys want to take advantage of these plays, and the watch list, which has a ton of plays that does pretty good. I'll say that. I'm gonna start sharing the watch list more on my Instagram, so you can follow me there if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll have more for you guys, right? But send me a DM if you guys want to learn more, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.